So Friday, May 22nd for you guys for Law 1 here. The iCourts Quest game again. So there's two on Wednesday. There's in the court's web quest, which is basically discussing and looking at trial, pre-trial to through the trial, arrest, pre-trial procedures, arrest through the eyes of a judge, trying to learn the trial procedures. This is just a game that says, okay, which court would you go to in particular situations? It's completely optional. Notice it says optional there, right? It says completely optional. So notice if you'll notice how it says completely optional, that optional link is there to for you if you wish to do this. I'm going to demonstrate one more time how to log into this. So if I go to sign in, the iCivics, and I go to sign in with Google, and I'm going to use my Gmail account because my Lake Fenton Schools one is the teacher one that I used to set it up so it won't look right. And then I go to, I'm in this page, the main page. I go to my iCivics in the right-hand corner, and I explained all this on Wednesday. I go to classes, and then I click on a Court Quest game optional or in the Court Web Quest required. Let's start there. Remember that there is a series of videos. It's not just the first one. There's a series of videos that open up in YouTube, and you'll need to watch them. They're brief videos, and then answer the questions in complete sentences as much as possible for that as needed. It'll give us a brief scenarios about, like I said, all the way from you be the judge to what happens at a trial, or what happens at a trial through the pre-trial, and that's what we're looking at. So the other one that's the fun one for Friday here is if you want to do classes, and this is completely optional. It's just a court quest game, basically saying, okay, what court would they go to, and if it'll load here, excuse me. If it takes a second to load, especially with Screencastify running in the background, it's a little slow. So, and again, it's like a boss. So if I play a new game and I load up the game, and I'll come back over to it. It's going to make me stay. So you pick up people, it'll explain it, and then you look at their case of which court do they go to. Again, based on what we knew about different courts. So I'm gonna actually log on out of this. Based on the different courts, whether it's federal case or a state case or a district municipal case, misdemeanor case, which court would it go to? It's based on that state court triangle, or the Organization of Federal Courts web quest that's overdue, or the interjudicial branch. When we were talking about that U.S. Supreme Court Pear Deck, near and dear to my heart, the nuts and bolts of the Supreme Court Pear Deck is due today. I had extended that a little bit. Again, one last thing to talk about: under all missing assignments that aren't due, beyond 5/29. So like next week's might have a little play in them, but missing assignments from this week onward are due 5/29. If you're going for the letter grade or to improve your letter grade, that's the cutoff the district set. So that's when we're going to abide by. Okay. So that will be it for today. We'll see you I might post things on Tuesday of next week instead of Wednesday. Monday, obviously, a no-go because of the holiday.